Lakeside Dental Clinic, Go Island, is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic.
When it comes to big events in the Parksville-Qualicum Beach area, a pancake breakfast is usually a pretty big and special and fun part of that. It's all put on by the Parksville-Qualicum Shrine Club, and today we're making pancakes. Studying the rough-skinned newt, a big summer adventure in Port Alberni, and a reason to dress up in clocked. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We're here at Qualicum Beach, spending some time with the Parksville-Qualicum Beach Shrine Club. They are famous for their pancake breakfast, all proceeds of which benefit a children's transportation program, easy for me to say. We're going to tell you more about that later on this edition of Go Island and find out the secret to a top-notch pancake breakfast. It smells so good. We're starting things off today, though, in the marsh with Annette Lucas. She is in search of the rough-skinned newt. I was actually at Milner Gardens last week with the kids, and we found one of those cute little guys, and that means that we can become a citizen scientist and register some of the details of our find online so that biologists can track the habitat and distributions of the rough-skinned newt. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We're learning how to make the perfect pancake with the Shrine Club today here in Parksville-Qualicum. What is the trick with the batter?
Keep it consistent, nice and consistent, so it's soft all the time, not too hard.
Okay, and then this is a perfect little gadget, one little squeeze.
One squeeze. There we are, nice pancake. It'll spread out to be just perfect.
Okay, now what is the trick with the temperature of the grill?
Well, keep checking it. We generally start with a few small ones at the beginning.
Yeah, I know. At home, you know, the pancakes, the first ones are almost always throwaways.
Yeah, right.
What ingredients have you got in there?
You'd have to ask the mixer back there. He's the secret ingredient.
Okay.
He's got all the secret ingredients back there.
Secret ingredient. Now, what duty are you on here?
Louis and I share the cooking details with the pancakes.
Okay, what can you tell me about this particular truck? You guys had it custom made a couple years ago?
We did. One of our members had left us some money in his will when he died. He'd left a large amount for the Shrine hospitals and left us enough to build the trailer and fix our other mobile equipment.
I can't imagine how you would address all of the hungry tummies at events without a rig like this.
This is true. We went for years, the first couple of years, about 40 years ago, it was all individual pieces that were loaded into a pickup, brought down here, and then taken back later. About 30 years ago, we had a member who custom built a trailer for us that was used up until about last year when this was built. It went back to the shop about 3 or 4 times for some upgrades to this wasn't quite right, this was too hot. So now that the builder of it now knows what to do if someone else wants one.
Excellent.
But it works really well. Louis and I have been doing this together for about 20 years.
Wow, you've made an awful lot of pancakes then, huh?
Yes, we have.
Okay, well, pancake breakfast wouldn't be complete if there weren't hash browns. Now here are a heck of a lot of hash browns, and they look like they're seasoned.
Well, yes, we get a frozen bag, and the bags are right behind me. And we cut up our own onions, and we cook the onions first of all, and then we put the potatoes on. And the trick to cooking the hash browns is by having a low heat rather than a large heat. It's fine to increase the heat when you first start out in the morning, but then you've got to turn them down, otherwise you get a crispiness on the top, and it's surprising how many people want the crispiness.
I like the crispiness.
With
I like the crispy.
With the potatoes, that's right.
So you're working on that specifically, trying to get that crispy in there. Nice.
Well, yes, definitely so. But everybody likes them, and I know that for private events, we do cook eggs.
Okay.
I'll cook the hash browns first of all, and then I'll clean the grill up, and then like at one of our private events,
So
I
people
do
can
about
hire
10
you.
dozen eggs.
People hire you for an event.
Oh, yes.
And then all the proceeds of what you would charge goes back to the organizations and things that you do in the community.
That's right.
Okay, and we're going to get into the specifics of what those are later in this edition. Thank you.
Yes, you're
Thank
welcome.
you. Okay, now we're not done yet because there's sausages too.
I'm getting hungry, kid.
Todd's getting hungry behind the camera. Hi there. So it is tricky to cook a perfect sausage sometimes because it ends up a little red in the middle. What's your trick?
It can be. I rotate them, as you can see, regularly.
Oh, that's a broken one. Does that mean you have to eat it?
Well, would you like it?
I think we're going to be having some breakfast before the end of today.
Actually, that's one of the things I do, and the reason that one is broken is I take them like that, and I go over and see if there's any red inside, and I make sure there isn't.
Yeah.
And because they are pork and they need to be cooked.
So we're going to come back and talk about some of the things that they do in this community where the proceeds of the breakfasts go after a short break.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Still to come today, paddleboarding in Port Alberni, and Todd and Derek step up the style in a special edition of Clock.
Hi, I'm Jeff Lott, President Nanaimo's 2014 BC Summer Games. Did you know that July 17th, 7 p.m. is our opening ceremonies in Rotary Bowl? Please come out and support the over 3,000 athletes that are coming to our community to participate in 19 different sports. We look forward to having you here. Thank you.
They look ready. They're nice and even on the bottom. The bubbles are sticking on the top. That's what I was told. They're being very brave, letting me help flip the pancakes here at the Parksville Qualicum Shrine Club. You can catch these guys out at local events all year. There we go. Not bad, not bad. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We are getting hungry today, so I think we're in the right place. While we get ready to eat, we're going to throw things over to Jenny Fortin up in Port Alberni. It's another edition of Big Summer. She's burning calories. I'm going to consume some.
Hopefully you're not burning pancakes.
Yeah, hopefully not. No burning pancakes. Yeah, he got the crispy on those hash browns really, really well. Oh, right, okay. Not officially a break yet, but we are going to take a short break. We're hanging out with the Parksville Qualicum Shrine Club, going to find out about what the funds from their pancake breakfast go towards later on this edition of Go Island. Meanwhile, I got some pretty crispy hash browns here to finish. Okay. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. Doug Christie is the president of the Parksville Qualicum Shrine Club. For those who don't know, what is the Shrine Club? What do you do?
The Shrine Club is a philanthropic
There you
group, whatever. We put on these breakfasts and other events that we do, and all the money goes to the Care Cruiser for transportation of kids in BC.
Okay.
They can be transported from central BC all the way down to the Vancouver Hospital, Children's Hospital.
I think it's one of those services that if you're not in the situation or to have the circumstances to need it, you might not really know that the need is there. But I just overheard someone come up today at the Pancake Breakfast here saying, thank you, my granddaughter used your service. So it really hits close to home, and you sort of need to know almost firsthand how valuable that service is when you need it.
There's 600 and some children in BC. I believe it's 619. Out of that 619, 125 of them are on the island here.
Wow.
So,
and the transportation challenges there are even greater because you're having to get off the island.
That's correct, yes. Yeah. So we do have 5 buses that run in BC, and they transport the children, as I say, either to Portland Hospital, to the Children's in BC, and we also have kids flown. Okay. Now, when these kids travel, they travel with a guardian, and all expenses are paid to this point. They used to pay for their meals. They no longer pay for their meals, but all their accommodations and travel and everything is paid for. So.
Excellent. And you get that money through operating breakfasts.
That's correct.
And then you go into the parades just to have fun.
Just to have fun. We have fun at the breakfast. If you may have noticed this morning, all of the fellows that are here, we usually have between, I'd say 18 to 25 Shriners show up and do the cooking, do the serving. Just chat with the people.
Yeah. And how much money are we talking about? What's your annual donation budget? How much money do you put out?
How much money do we donate?
Yeah.
Last year, along with other things that we do, the Shrine Draw for Kids tickets, the cash calendars that we sell every year starting in September. We presented to Giza $42,000.
Wow.
At the same time, we give money to the Nanaimo General Hospital for the pediatrics. And since we started doing that, we've donated over $80,000 to the hospital in Nanaimo.
I'm seeing people line up for some pancakes behind us here. You ever run out? You ever been at an event and run out?
No, we haven't. We've come close. When we get a lot of people coming, our sausage guy at the end really gets hurried.
Well, thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you, Kate.
And they did all this here today because they knew we were coming, and we really appreciate all of the efforts. We're going to throw things over now to guys who try and try and try with a whole lot of effort. They usually win. It's an edition of Clocked. I think Todd and Derek may have worked up an appetite on that edition of Clock. Todd, one of these is for you, the big one, 3 pancakes, 3 sausages, all the proceeds of which go to benefit kids who need help for transportation to health services. You can get more information on the Shriners, www.shriners.ca. The only thing left to cover now is, Todd, do you like syrup?
Yes.
Yes, orange juice.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, we'll load them up on some syrup here. Oh, and some more butter. There we go. Thanks for watching Go. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for being here. That's the most important.
Our pleasure.
Okay, how much do you want?
Oh.
We buy it by the gallon.
Okay, that's probably good. That's probably good.
Okay, what about this one?
And then a little bit on this one.
Okay, dear. How much?
That's good. Thank you.
Okay,
Perfect.
enjoy.
Lakeside Dental Clinic Go Island is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic, a division of the Vancouver Island Implant Center, delivering dental services, including dental implants and sedation dentistry, all under one roof. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.